Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
Well, we're on the way.
And he's quick to get it clear again.
That's the throw. Early ball.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, good ball. And the finish!
Very nicely done. Oh, it's just a little long. Ruben Diaz clears it away. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him.
Up he goes!
And he thumps it clear. He won't be happy with that one. Chouameni turns back here, probably the best option. Works it forward. Goalkeeper's ball. Heracles yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Mbappe. Osimhen.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Alexander-Arnold. Lovely feet. He's in here!
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
It's out for a goal kick.
Chow does really well to win the ball there. Well, there's the clearance. Alexander-Arnold. Fofana. Alexander-Arnold. And he's managed to get free. And that has been cleared. Osimhen. For De Paul. Now it's Mbappe. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Mbappe Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Great defending, strong and determined. And the ball's a good one here. Real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Heracles with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. And that has left him in a heap. Surlot stood up well to him there. And he's being shifted off it. Palmer. Now it's Mbappe. Chooses to go back. Palmer! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's gone looking for safety. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Araujo tries to clear. It's a good run down the right. Tonali. Araujo.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Fofana tries making a foray down the right. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Haaland pinches it off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's going to go a long way. And there's the end of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. How would you review the first half?
Heracles really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Substitution.
Here we go again then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's fabulous. In with a header! It's a goal! The second half sparks straight into life. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half. Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Yeah, and a heart and mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret his transgression.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Palmer!
Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball.
Osimhen! It's in!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And yes, it's him again.
Heracles
Go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're...
And a header!
Konate attempts a clearance. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Chouameni with the slide tackle there.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now it's Haaland.
And the shot!
It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Tonali. Palmer.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Has a look up and drives it forward. And he was quick to react. Posh. Now it's Solot. Haaland.
And the flag has stayed down.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
No way through.
He could be in here.
That's going in strongly.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Played down the flank.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mbappe. He gets big. And that would have won it.
Palmer really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
substitution on the field. Number 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 18, Mbappe. Number 23, Vitinha.
Alexander-Arnold. Pedri.
Konate. Number 21.
Played into the middle.
Fernando.
Terrific header. In he goes again. Oh, taken with style. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Well, he's hit it long, but big header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, they could be caught out here. Into the last 5 minutes. Alexander-Arnold cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He's got space in the area.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Tries to get it clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Alexander-Arnold. He's a sharp little ball here. Delivers across. Chouameni, foot in.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Dumfries. And that is that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Osimhen claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So off we go then. De Paul, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Osimhen chasing after it. And no, that was never going to make it. And the return pass. Now it's Barella. Alexander-Arnold. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's come loose. Barella trying to keep this in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Big chance! It's their second corner of the game. Chance! Heracles are looking to go forward now. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And they've got rid. Kostic tries the cutback. This might spell danger. There's the hit! It's there!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, easy pickings there.
That's good defensive concentration.
The fullback is in acres of space here. Played into space out wide. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Vitinha. And that should get the job done. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
De Paul. Here's Chouameni. Vitinha. Cleared away. Clips it so gently. That's a decent clearance. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold tries making a foray down the right. Hernandez. Here's Vitinha. Vitinha. Now it's Osimhen. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Alexander-Arnold. Kostic, who's set up one goal so far. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mbappe. Osimhen. Oh, what a... De Paul! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Physical challenge. De Paul.
Heracles certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Mbappe! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. So, third corner of the game. He's had a hit! Chouameni has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's quick to snatch it back.
3 minutes at a time.
Looking for the run-up. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Alexander-Arnold is standing over this one. Going for goal! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Osimhen. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's intervened well there. Mbappe. That has not gone well. And it's half-time here. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Dieter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution on the field, number 24, Palmer. Coming on the field is number 2, Matthias de Ligt.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Heracles can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Chouameni getting this one clear. Barella. Barella unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kostic. Tries to dink it through. Kostic is in a really good position. Tries his luck. That is decidedly lacking.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Alexander-Arnold. Showing good feet. And that should get the job done. Shapes to shoot. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, nice touch. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Taken back almost at once.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Your impression so far, Jim?
Heracles are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Ruben Dias with the clearance. And he's in on goal. Struck first time. And that is doing no harm at all.
Tchouaméni knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Substitution on the field. Number 45.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 11, Mbappe. Number 8.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Number 7.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Erling Haaland. Number 20.
It's really well cleared.
Vinicius
They've been
Junior.
denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Number 17, Olise. Substitution in
Well, that
progress.
tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, nicely intercepted. Now that's well seen too. And he gets rid in a hurry. Tchouaméni.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Tchouaméni is there, and he can get that clear. Saliba tries to clear. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Haaland. That is a brilliant interception. And now they can clear their lines. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Kostic. Played it early. Solid! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, he's burst through. Just the keeper to beat. Great chance. He scored. And surely that does it. Perfect time. Decisive strike.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion.
It's Lewandowski! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Lewandowski should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
So their fourth corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Kimmich. Kostic. Kostic is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged
There
the
will be
pass
3
with
minutes
an
added
intelligent
time.
run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Goes forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Musiala. Musiala has given away a free kick.
Yellow or red? It is red.
Well, they are now a 9-man team. And that's it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Please make sure to watch the
Heracles
screen for an
really
information.
did welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
Hello,
beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
Well, we're on the way. He's got the shot away! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Osimhen. Hernandez. Nicely aimed pass. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he has been fouled there. Chouameni. Back into the middle. Hernandez. Oh, that's a key interception. He's got away. He's free. He has shot a goal. Posh. What a throw in. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Alexander-Arnold really added the...
Up he goes! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Surlot. Kostic. Cleared without hesitation.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's found a way through. Chance! Caught offside that time. Looking for the runner. Offside again. And they've got rid. Vitinha. Barella. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Keeper's got good distance on that. No, that's been intercepted. Saliba. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's the goalkeepers to claim.
Out to the right. And he skips past his man. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Kostic goes short. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And he's gone backward here. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that should get the job done. Alexander-Arnold.
He rises! No, not the best of headers.
Barella, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's under a lot of pressure there.
Now the finish!
It's run loose, who's going to get there? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Very nicely done. And he's gone looking for safety. To Paul!
That was a matter of inches.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
The Paul does really well to win the ball there. And that's another throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Chouameni. Hernandez. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Koundé gets across and deals with it. Oh, that's well spotted.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that has been cleared.
There's the hit! Goal!
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Driving through the middle.
And we've reached half-time.
Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Rodrigo de Paul. Coming on to replace him is number 17, Olise.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Heracles really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Can he get it through? Played into space out wide. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Heracles come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that...
He's had a hit! He scores! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
There will be a throw-in. Now he's off and running. Mbappe is on his own. Has a goal! Heracles! Goal! And the comeback is complete. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Mbappe. Number 23, Vitinha. Number 24, Palmer. Coming on the field.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 87,
Heracles go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. João Neves. Heracles are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Here's Tchouaméni. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well.
Tries a shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
The goal scorer after 68 minutes is number 7.
Heracles go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Thiaw is there to clear. Can he latch on to this? Surlot. Now it's Kostic. Now it's Surlot. Osimhen.
Osimhen! Sticks it away!
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
That is good strength. João Neves. That's a good ball played into space. Saliba with the clearance.
There's a real appetite from them to...
Solid!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Heracles have got it back and they'll have another go. And that has been knocked clear. Courtois has that under control. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Osimhen looking to run onto it. And he's heaved it away. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Haaland. Olise, he is through here. Now it's Surlot. Tries to get it clear. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Surlot. Heracles. Close now to seeing this.
Hits one!
Kostic.
Shapes to shoot.
Big relief, it just needed better contact. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Keeper's ball. Floats it up and over. Can he latch on to this? Hernandez clears it away. And he's straight offside. Tchouaméni thinks one through. Again the flag's up. Claimed it back swiftly.
And the finish! No mistake!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Goal! Number 9, Erling Haaland.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Heracles have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Solot
And a quick
taking in the
announcement today
accolades,
that
having been named
memorabilia
man
from
of the
today's
match,
is
and
now on
deservedly
sale
so.
in the stadium hall.
Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, I've just got to give them
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. And here's Beckham. Iniesta. Oh, that should get the job done. That is lovely. Beckham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Danielson will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
I think in Christian Abbiati you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah. Well,
And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Kluivert. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Iniesta.
And the shot!
And he's really put himself on the line here. Cruzeiro with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. He's going all the way. Plays it in low.
Shot at goal! And he hits the net! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And claimed it back swiftly. Mateus. And it's Ruben Neves. Now it's Messi. Can he get away here? He has found a way through. Oh, nice touch. Tchouaméni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
It's gone for a throw-in. Danielson. Ronaldinho has found the net here, of course.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Danielson. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kluivert.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
David Villa. Kagawa. Brilliantly cut out. Mateus. Now Ronaldinho. No, he's not getting past him there. And here's Iniesta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely ball and a real chance now.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Kagawa, played into space out wide. David Villa. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, that's nice. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now there's
the hit! It's there! A goal at a really telling moment.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Cruzeiro, there's the shot!
take back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Kluivert. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Barcelona come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break.
And the shot! And it's in!
Cruzeiro are back on level terms. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. This might...
Real chance!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And back it goes.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Bastoni can get it clear. Beckham. And here's Iniesta. Oh, great, it's
Kluivert! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kluivert really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ruben Neves. Mateus, very much a man of this moment. It's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. This is promising. Oh, good ball. Upamecano did well to stay calm there. Has a look and place it forward. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Kluivert. Kagawa. Kluivert looking to get on the end of this. Can he get away here? he's heaved it away. They get a throw in.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 14, camisa 26.
Oh, good steal, he just read it.
Deixando o campo para a
And it's
entrada
Messi.
de camisa 18.
Messi going face to face with his great rival. Rivaldo.
Camisa 10. Teremos uma substituição.
Messi is firing after that one. Nicely intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Cruzeiro clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's a throw-in.
That's going in strongly.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And that's been won straight back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Now it's Owen.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Costa Curta. And here's Rivaldo. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rivaldo. Now that's well seen too. He's gone for goal! Tchouaméni tries to clear.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 4, camisa 23. Deixando o campo para a
Big
entrada
chance,
de
corner.
camisa 3, camisa 13. Substituição em andamento.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Just 5 minutes left. Koundé. And he's there to clear it. Mateus.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He's found a way through. That could spell trouble.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Chiesa looking to run onto it. He is through here. Lovely feet. Great defending, strong and determined. Conte. And it's Rivaldo. Can he finish? Great effort, but no way through.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Tries a header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither.